And this is where conferences come in.
Mm-hmm.
I had an experience, this was years ago at this point. I had presented at Inbound talking about the content playground. This was kind of like my first big framework that I shared. 6 or 7 months later, I had a recruiter reach out to me about a full-time role at another company. And this person said, a colleague of ours was sitting in the audience at Inbound, heard you talk about this. He's been talking about your framework for 6 months and saying, we need to hire this girl. Finally, they had a role come open. And so she reached out to me because this guy had been talking about my framework for 6 months. I get into the interview process and multiple people said, yeah, we've been following you on LinkedIn. We see what you've been talking about. He's been talking about your framework. We mostly just wanted to see if you're the same person that you are on stage. Are you actually that marketer? And so that to me was fascinating because yes, there is a facade that you put on when you speak on stage. Like you're not 100% the same person on stage as you are off stage, but the closer those can match. And I've had this several times where people, they follow me on LinkedIn and then they meet me at a conference and they're like, you're the same, like you're actually that person. And so I actually think that is the big shift from a marketing perspective, that trust element. How do you convince people that you are the same from a brand perspective, from a technical perspective, from a marketing perspective?